Hello, SUNY Potsdam. You're listening to 90.3 FM WAIH, The Way at SUNY Potsdam. You can call us at our request line 315-267-2511. Our Facebook is facebook.com/90.3 WAIH. Our Instagram and Twitter handles are 90POINT3 WAIH. And you can look up our website at Potsdam Campus Labs because we are a campus radio station. This is your host, DJ Right Shoe, and today I am accompanied by... Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Marissa, DJ Cry a Lot.
This is DJ Cry a Lot. She is a member of the Way radio station, but we are interviewing her for a different reason today.
Yeah.
So, Marissa,
yes.
What do you do around campus?
Well, first of all, I'm a student here.
Well, yeah.
Next, I'm the business director at the radio station. After that, I'm a gallery attendant at the art gallery.
Ooh.
Lastly, I'm a photojournalist intern at the college communications office.
Don't be so modest. I wouldn't say lastly.
Well, I'm listing it all. I'm listing it all first.
What have you done? Like, what does that incorporate?
Photojournalism?
Yeah.
So basically what it is I take really cool photos. Well, I don't want to hype me up too much. But I take photos around campus, sometimes off campus.
Nice.
And I go up to the people there. I ask them about the event. And then I post a photo on the Potsdam Instagram and caption it.
Cool. And is this like a job, or are you doing it as like an internship? Can other students do this?
Well, anyone can really do it. I kind of like interviewed for it in a sense. Last semester, I was their social media intern. So I took photos for their Instagram stories, which I still don't like, but we'll make do. And then one of my supervisors, Jason, asked me to be his photography intern for this semester. So I get 3 credits for it.
Nice.
Hopefully one day I'll get paid for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How did you like find out about this? Like, did you literally you thought it was cool, so you wanted to take pictures too, or did someone tell you about it or something like that?
Well, over this last summer, I worked at the alumni office on campus, so I did they have like this reunion weekend type thing.
Yeah.
And I worked across the hall from the guys at the communications department, and they were like, "Oh, can you handle the Instagram for this event?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I always wanted to get into social media. So I did that, and they were like, "You should become our intern for the fall semester."
Nice.
I'm like, "All right, I'll interview for that." Did that, got that. And then I ended up taking photos, for the Trevor Noah event. And Jason, my supervisor, liked him so much, and he was like, "Are you a photographer?" And I'm like, "No, I took photography in 10th grade in high school, and that was it." And he's like, "Wow, you should be an intern for me sometime. I can teach you a lot about photography. You have a lot of just raw potential there." And I'm like, "Sweet."
Okay.
And ended up being around finals week last semester. He asked me to be his intern, so I'm like, okay.
Nice.
So I have been this whole semester, and it's keeping me busy.
So would you say that kind of it seems to be like a one thing led to another kind of thing?
Yeah.
So would you say that this is like, has this impacted what you think you're going to be doing in the future? Like, do you think like, for example, like I was a music ed major and I hated it. And not that it was bad. I can't teach. Like, I'm not the kind of person who can teach. So when I switched to music business, it was kind of like, I guess I'll see what I can do. And I like accidentally got involved in like Mad Stop and Way. And like, now I'm like, oh, I think I know what I want to do. Is it like that?
It was,
you think?
Well, when I came to Potsdam, I was an English education major.
Yeah.
I wanted to teach little kids in elementary school about English.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I hate children.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of was like that. I knew I wanted to do something along the lines of writing because I'm really like passionate about journalism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm an English literature and writing major with a minor in journalism. So I mean, should have probably majored in communications, but I'm almost graduating, so it's too late to turn back.
Yeah, if I like being a music major, but if I hadn't already done all of the ensembles and the history classes, I would have switched to arts management. But it also just became a major this year, and I'm a senior now, so
yeah,
I feel that. I feel that, man.
Oof.
It's a struggle, but here you are building your resume. That's exciting.
I'm trying really hard.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
I feel like, most of the semester is just me being like, I'm just trying not to die. And then the other half, I'm like, oh, let me build a resume. Let me make like 3 different resumes and like figure out how to write a cover letter. I don't know if this is a thing, but basically I kind of figured out recently that I don't know. I've kind of been told by Kiki Britt that like she used to run the music business program, but then she retired. So like she would always be like, yeah, if your resume is more than a page, no one's gonna read it. And I was like, I don't know if that's true or not.
It's kind of true. You want it to be like a page and a half. So like right now I have like 3 pages, so I need to like dial down what I want to talk about and what I don't.
I don't know.
It depends on the job you're applying for too.
Yeah, I have like 3 different ones. I have one for like radio emceeing stuff, and then I have one for like event planning, because like I'm not gonna put like event stuff on like, oh, I also like review music and stuff like that. No one cares that I planned it. No one cares that I planned like a drag show, like if I'm trying to get like a radio
I mean, if you're doing like event planning and stuff, it depends on radio stations too. That's like true, some radio stations do a lot of events, others are just mainly music.
Yeah, that's why I love that we do Rocky. It's so random that we do Rocky. I remember when I first, sorry, I feel like I'm like taking the wheel here.
Go ahead.
We're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
My friend Kayla, who was both in Way and SES, that's how I met her. She was running Rocky, and she was like, yeah, no, like the musical theater organization really wants Rocky. And she was like, I don't know, like it should probably be theirs, but like it's just I don't know, it's just our thing for some reason. I don't know why.
Do, like the musical part of it, we literally do like a shadow cast of it.
Yeah, and that's like I don't know, you can't not do a shadow. Like I didn't know that there are colleges that don't do it. Like I have friends that are like, oh, you do that? That's so cool. I'm like, you don't do that at your school? That's wild. Like
you should have heard my mom when I told her I'm like, oh, I'm directing Rocky Horror, and she's like, you're what? She loves Rocky.
Oh, I thought she was like angry.
When I was in like 8th grade, she had like the DVD and like the tape of it up on the fridge, and she was like, never watch this, never watch it. And she's like, you're too young, you won't understand. 8th grade, yeah, a little bit too young.
I mean, but
my best friend came over to spend the night. Then I was like, we gotta watch this movie. She told me not to watch it. We're watching it. Put it in. What?
Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel
you don't get it at first. You never do.
Yeah. Like I'm like the first time I watched it was when I was a freshman here, and like
really?
They did like the lipstick thing on my head, and like like the virgin thing, and like they did the thing where like they have like a line of people have their like spread, and then you go through. And I was like so confused. I dressed like this. Like I just had like jeans and like a denim shirt.
Were you in the radio station when you went?
No, that was before. That was my freshman year. I was not in any clubs. I was such a loser.
Me too.
I had like no friends, but one of my roommates was like, "Hey, like let's go to this," and I was like, "Okay." And like, yeah, it's fun. Like it's just I don't know. It's like even if you're like. I mean, some people will never be comfortable with that stuff, but as someone who's like not on a daily basis like into that, like I think it's really dope to just do it. Like, just manifest it all into one event.
I mean, and then like you look at some of the people that do it out of costume.
Yeah.
You'd never expect them to.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're Brad.
Yeah, right?
Like, holy
yeah, you would never expect it. But it's like people love it because like you don't have to be normal in it.
Yeah, because like none of it's normal.
No, none of it is. It's great.
It's very naked. Did you take pictures? I mean, I don't know if like it's a good idea to take pictures of people. Like I don't know, but I mean, like who? I don't know. Maybe some.
I know Joyce took some of them. She took some pictures, but like I took a couple too. I didn't want to use flash, but I was like, screw it, just use flash. We can't see anything. It's really dark.
Yeah.
But that was incredible turnout and everything for it too.
Yeah, I was a little worried last year because we had a few less people. I feel like enrollment was down last year, and then randomly we got more people this year.
We got like about 1,000 new freshmen. Yeah. That's one of the biggest classes we've had in
and they love that. They love that weird stuff. They're like, we're in college now. We're gonna go crazy. That was me. Then I did nothing until like sophomore year.
That was me too.
Yeah, I was a loser. I mean, not that it doesn't. Not that it makes me. I just am a loser.
Everybody's a loser when you first get to college because you can't technically do anything. You can't join any sororities or frats, and then with clubs you're very limited too because you don't have.
That's true.
And then you don't have like a set GPA quite yet, so you can't get any programs. So you're just your first semester. You're just there.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it's good at the same time because you get to learn about the campus.
Yeah,
and, like
it's
where
like
to
a
go.
fresh slate.
But then like, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I like struggled to make friends. Like I didn't make. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of how it is. You don't make friends till you're like join clubs and like sororities.
Yeah,
and stuff,
it's really hard to. You have to get like, you don't necessarily need like a certain set group of friends, but like you need to make friends your first year, or you're just gonna be lonely.
Yeah, yeah, I was a little nerd. But I mean, I still am a nerd. I don't know why people like me. I'm just weird.
Show turned self-deprecating real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, when you're just like a weird person, but people enjoy your presence, you're like, why? Okay.
All right.
Like, I thought I was annoying, and then like a bunch of people were like, oh no, you're funny. I'm like, I am? Are you sure? Huh? But yeah, man. I don't know, like, I'm trying to, as someone who's trying to, like, kind of broaden my, like, marketing and social media-ing, I mean, I don't want a journalismist, I don't know. What does journalism, like, incorporate? Like, I know you're photojournalism, but...
So, it's hard to explain. Like, journalism is anything you want it to be, really. You're just reporting to people.
Yeah.
So, like, I could be telling you gossip. That's kind of like a form of journalism, almost. But, like, journalism, social media, it's news, it's radio, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Like, radio's journalism.
We are journalisming right now.
We are journalists.
Is this live? Oh, we don't have any viewers yet.
Aw, that's sad. Anyways. But it's like, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, I got you. Because, I don't know, I'd like to get, some experience with people. Not much of a people person, trying to be one. It's a struggle when you're very shy.
It is.
But you want to do business. Because then I'm like, I have to talk to people. And like, I wish I could, but like, I'm just too shy. So like, I'm trying to like ease my way into it because I want to.
I don't know what happened with me, but my freshman year, I was the shyest person you could have ever met. I didn't say anything. I didn't say
you were
anything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I was just like, hello.
You're like, yeah, you were quiet, and then you kind of just like popped out. Like, I don't even know. Were you like, have you always been shy, or was it just because college was a new place?
Yeah, I've always been shy. I've always kept to myself.
I feel like I'm a toned down version of you because I'm still shy, but like I've come out of my shell a lot.
There you go. That's good.
College. I'm pretty wild, but I'm not like crazy wild.
What are you trying to say, Maria?
I'm just saying you're very loud and proud. Like, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like you're a fun person. You're not like boring.
Nice.
You're not like boring or uptight. Like, you can be serious, but you can also be chill. Like, that's like the ideal person.
Sweet.
Because like there was a point in time where you were just a little too wild. You were a little like I
remember when we first met and everybody in the station hated me.
We didn't hate you.
Despised.
We didn't hate you.
Disliked.
We didn't. Like, why did you think? Wait, genuinely, why did you think that?
Because everyone just didn't talk to me.
No one talked to me. To be fair, I feel like
I know why it was too, because Cameron told me.
Wait, what?
The whole screw it. Taylor and all that.
Don't talk about that on here, dude. No. I was gonna save this and use it for my resume, Marissa. No, we can't talk about that.
It's gone.
I mean,
but yeah, it was like everyone.
I don't know. I feel like when one person doesn't like a person, if you're not careful, you can let that influence you. Especially because like we were all young and like, I know it's only been like 4 years of college or whatever, but like even like when you're a freshman or a sophomore and you get into a group of people and then someone's like, oh, I don't really like that person, you kind of let it, you kind of let it influence you. And like also like you don't mean for it to happen, but sometimes clubs can get cliquey, not like in the sense of like, oh, screw you, you're not allowed, but more in the sense of, oh, we're just all friends and we're all going to go hang out at our house, and like we don't mean to exclude people, but it kind of happens.
It just happens.
Like I've been on the other end where it's like they kind of just hang out without me, and I'm like, I'm not going to invite myself. I'm going to like wait. But like they don't mean for it to happen, but it gets cliquey. But sometimes it is just mean. I'm sorry about that. Look on the bright side.
No, it wasn't that it was like mean or anything. I was just like,
now.
Should I even join the club? Like everyone doesn't seem to like me.
Yeah,
and then like once I got that e-board position, everyone was like, Marissa, and I'm like, yes,
because you did such a good job. Because like. Yeah, like you do a really good job.
That's what I felt like this like semester, this like academic year as being like the business director and everything, it kills me.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's awful because it's so much, but when you do a good job, I don't know, that's the problem is like you're like, oh, I can do this, I'm capable of it, and sometimes you either sacrifice your schoolwork for it and you do a good job, or you focus on your schoolwork and you let the position slip, or you just kind of are overwhelmed and let both slip, which is what I'm doing right now. But
well, I mean, like
it's a struggle.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to balance stuff. That's for sure.
But like otherwise, you're doing like pretty good. Like, you're at least trustworthy, because even if you're like bogged down by schoolwork, we at least like trust you. Like you.
I mean, I got the budget in. I got all the PRs in.
Yeah, exactly.
I just haven't moved the Rocky stuff quite yet.
That's like the only thing though. Yeah, like we gotta move it, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's just I don't get done until 5, and he's gone at 5, and it's just
1,000.
I wish we got like a copy of keys or something, because then I could do it right now.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day they probably did, but I feel like people have abused their power in the past.
I don't doubt it.
You know how it is when student, like kind of like how Crane used to be open 24 hours and now it's only open till 11 p.m. You know, like students just kind of abuse their power, which sucks.
And it's also like everything costs a lot more nowadays.
But like, to be fair, when I'm like, oh, one person ruins it for the rest of us. But then I notice like when I'm given a privilege, I'm like, I kind of abuse it a little bit. And I'm like, I'm ruin this for people if I'm not careful.
Who cares? Abuse it.
Yeah, it's a struggle. Being an adult is just like a struggle, because it's like you either have too much power and you got all this fun going on, but then like you don't, I don't know, or you have like too little and you're just discouraged and sad.
Yeah, I feel like once you hit that 21 mark, everything's available. There are no limitations besides money.
21, Adele, what was
21
it? 19,
Savage.
21, 20. Wait, no, what were her album titles?
19,
she had 19,
21,
25.
Yeah, I think that's her latest one.
Is that it? She's only 26 or 7 now. How old is she?
I'm gonna look at her.
She also decided, I read in an interview, she doesn't want to name her albums after her age anymore because she's getting old.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. 19, like, cool. 21, 25.
That's crazy. Wait, old. I do like her music.
Yeah,
I haven't heard much. I mean, like, I guess her new album came out a few years ago, but I haven't heard a whole lot.
It came out in 2016.
Yeah, so it's been a hot minute. She's probably going to release stuff soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we get it here. We don't get huge names here, but...
Yeah, at least we got, like, Paramore, though. We got Halsey.
No, Joyce gave us the Paramore CD. But we did get Halsey. We got St. Vincent.
We got Sam Smith.
We got a lot of this good stuff.
Yeah, we got some...
Wolf Alice.
Good stuff right there. I mean, it's not like...
We got Charlie Bliss's new single. They're on the rise.
I don't know who that is.
They're pretty good. They're touring with Death Cab for Cutie. They were like, their debut album was 2017. And they like kind of blew up on the indie charts, which makes me a happy camper because I like them.
I don't know.
But yeah, they're pretty dope. But hopefully, I want to get Vampire Weekend's album too.
Yes.
I think Ariana's too big for us, but it'd be great to get her album. I don't think we're gonna get it.
Wants to send it to us?
Yeah, if anyone wants to donate it, all 0 of you watching.
Well, I mean, people listen in their cars too.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
But
if you're in your car, this is 90.3 FM, and we're asking for the Ariana Grande new CD.
You betcha, but
send it to us and we'll play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll review it and get that right on the radio. Like, I'll cry. Okay, 7 Rings, more like 7 Things by Miley Cyrus.
That's a bop right there. What's your favorite song by her? Have you listened to the album?
I like I've only listened to the singles, but I like the boyfriend one. The girlfriend.
Break up with your boyfriend? Girlfriend.
Yeah, that one's good. She's like so prolific when it comes to, like, she just released Sweetener, which is really good.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. It's not a bad album. It's just I don't know.
It's a different feeling for sure.
Yeah, it's like it came out and it's definitely not as good as Sweetener. But it's good.
It's like a different side of her. That's what I think about it.
I really like Bad Idea. If you ever hear that one, that one's a good one. I recommend it.
That'd be cool if we did like a release show.
Yeah,
we should. Wow, we should.
I did one not last semester, but like last spring. I did one for Haley Kiyoko.
Ooh, I like her. She's when she
came out. Yeah, when she came out with her new album, I was like, I'm gonna play the whole album.
Remember when they were gonna do a second Lemonade Mouth movie, but then one of the guys from it went to jail?
I don't know. I've never seen Lemonade Mouth.
It's so good, dude. The first time I saw it, when I was in high school, I had hip dysplasia, so I had to get hip surgeries. And I was on morphine for like 5 days, and all I had in the hospital was like Disney Channel. And like that was like when like Ant Farm and Dog with a Blog.
Oh, really?
So it was like it was like when Disney started getting bad. Yeah. And I was just like groggy, and like Lemonade Mouth came on. I was like, what? Like I
didn't even know she was from that. I knew like her music, but not like her in that.
Bridget Mendler was on it too or something.
I don't know who that is.
But yeah, no, good movie. Holy God, I just want to watch it. I'm so sad because like they tweeted last year. They're like, ooh, like the official Lemonade Mouth Twitter like tweeted something.
We were like, the official Lemonade Mouth.
No, it was like it made like headlines. Like people screenshot it. It was on like Reddit and like meme websites. They're like, dude, what's happening? And then one of the guys went to jail.
All right,
I think the redhead guy.
Kill him off.
But anyway. What are you guys doing March 1st? I'll tell you what you're doing next weekend. Not this coming, well, this weekend is this weekend. Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm a little tired. But next Saturday, March 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. in Fireside Lounge, Student Art Association and Student Entertainment Services are putting on a painting party, Bob Ross themed. So you're going to be able to paint. There's going to be free food and drinks and some nice tunes. It's going to be awesome. So definitely come stop by and just hang out because it's gonna like, come on, man, painting, food,
Bob Ross.
The only thing I can think of that's better than that is if there were dogs there. So there you go. So
are you a dog or a cat person?
I like both, honestly. Like it depends on the day. Like some days I just want like a cat because they're so like, but sometimes I just want a dog. Sometimes I want affection and I want the dog, but sometimes I just want to like chill and that's where the cat comes in,
Yeah.
I want like both though.
Yeah, I think I want both.
I want to get a cat at our house. We keep like talking about it, but I don't think like it would be safe for the cat because our house is disgusting.
Maybe a dog.
It's a Potsdam. I don't know, because we drop stuff on the floor so often. I don't think it'd be safe for either of them.
Get a lizard, a snake.
I'd love that tarantula.
Oh yeah.
No, I would love a reptile. I love a turtle or a tortoise. A tortoise. I'd like a tortoise.
I weirdly
actually no, a turtle.
A snake.
I feel like that'd be interesting as long as he's not too huge. Like if he's like, I'll get like a thick boy, but like not an anaconda.
What are those ones that everyone usually gets?
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but I want one.
Coral milk? No, that's
coral milk.
There's one snake. No, there's one like coral reef something snake that like disguises itself as a poisonous snake. Like it's a similar color. Like it's evolved to be that color because like the one is poisonous, but that one's not poisonous. But to animals, like they don't touch it because it's colorful.
It's pretty cool.
Yo, one of my biggest fears when I was a kid was poison dart frogs because I loved frogs and I was scared of them even though they're in the rainforest and nowhere else. I was scared of them because I was like, what if one just randomly appears like and I accidentally touch it and I get poisoned and die because like their skin is like toxic because like they're bright colors. But like they don't live outside like nature. So like I would never like come into contact with one. But that was like one of my biggest fears when I was a kid. I have irrational animal fears. I'm still scared of killer whales.
Killer whales?
Yeah,
There's terrified. Such thing as killer whales? I thought they were fake.
No, orcas.
Orcas. Yeah. Oh, those like yeah.
Orcas, killer whales, like the ones at SeaWorld that like SeaWorld stopped with them.
Blackfish,
Blackfish that died. I saw Blackfish and like I'm like pro like killer whale. I'm like anti SeaWorld, like save the whales, but I'm also terrified of them. So like I saw Blackfish and I had a nightmare about it.
When do you think you're gonna like come in contact with a killer whale?
Exactly, never. But like I have like this weird, like completely 110% irrational fear that if I close my eyes in the shower and I open them, I'm gonna like be in the ocean. There's gonna be like a killer whale near me. It doesn't make any sense.
What?
I'm
so terrified. You will never close your eyes in the shower?
Yeah, I don't do it ever. I've never I've done it by accident and I'm never doing it again. It's too scary. Like when I get soap in my eye, I'm like,
how do you wash your face then?
I wash my face in the sink.
All right.
I don't do it in the shower. Okay. Like if the rest of my body is wet, I'm not gonna also wash my face. That's like vulnerability. I can't. So I have to do it like in the sink. You know what I mean?
Because you're irrational.
Terrified. They're scary. Whales. I saw Free Willy when I was a kid in school, and the scene where like he sneaks into the aquarium and he's like looking at the glass and then lightning strikes and the whale's face is right up against the glass and he screams. It's like supposed to be a jump scare. Is the most terrifying thing in the universe. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google Free Willy jump scare. But like, yeah, no, I'm terrified of killer whales. It makes me sad because like they're such good creatures. Like they don't hurt people.
So why are they killer whales?
What do you mean?
Do they kill?
I don't know why they're called killer, but I think it's just because like they're one of the biggest like predators. Like they're like great white sharks. Like they fight them, you know.
They fight great white sharks?
I think so, yeah. They're like the top predator of the ocean. Or one of the, not the top of the ocean.
Don't the killer whales just kill like what is it, like seals or something?
Yeah, but like
I thought that was it.
I don't know why they're called killer whales. They're also dolphins. They're not whales. They're fake whales. They're false whales. No, false whales are actually like just
false whales are
false whales are actually just like really dark dolphins that look like killer whales, but they're too tiny. Like they're not obviously like they're a different species, so they're not huge.
False
like
whales are a band, actually.
They are. We are a band.
We.
They're on a hiatus. Yeah. Rumor has it that we broke up and that we don't do stuff anymore, but like that's just a rumor. I don't really know.
Rumor
we're kind of just
true.
Chilling right now.
Rumor might be true.
No, we're just chilling right now. We're not really doing anything.
All right, yeah.
Wait, why would we hurt?
I don't know. I mean, you're not doing anything.
No, we're just chilling. We're just busy.
Yeah.
It's hard to like have a band in college.
Why don't you guys just release the EP?
We're actually going to. I don't know if we're gonna do a show or if we're just gonna do
a show at your own house.
Like, hopefully I'd like to do a release show for it or something like that, but I'm trying to get the scene.
You're still looking for the scene?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the scene where he gets like
search for a jump scare. Did you search?
Yeah, I already did, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm just gonna turn the sound off, so like, because I don't want to get sued for having Free Willy horror. Like, I feel like it's gonna be in this video because why wouldn't it?
Yeah. Is Free Willy like a horror movie or?
Oh no! Basically, this kid is like homeless, I think, and he sneaks into an aquarium at one night at the beginning of the movie, and he sees the whale, and he's like he sees that it's being mistreated, I think, and then he like helps get it free.
Oh.
That's a no. But yeah, no, he like saves the whale. It's pretty cool.
Wow, that's good.
So like, as terrified as I am of killer whales, I like support them very, very much.
Is that why you're terrified?
I'm terrified of that too. Actually, that scares me. I don't like that. The whale's right next to him. I'm so scared of that. Like,
get rid of it.
Like, I'm too scared. Like, I'm just too scared to. Like, they're pretty. Like, they're very beautiful creatures. I'm just terrified of them. But yeah, so I'm just looking for it now. I didn't even spell it right. Oh well. Guess we'll never know. Is it on anything? Can we watch it?
Free Willy?
Yeah, you think it's on like Hulu or anything?
Let me check. Well, we know Wayne's World is on Hulu.
Yeah, Wayne's World is on Hulu. If you guys want to watch it, you should. I bought Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure the other day for no reason.
What is that?
Oh, it's great. So it's like Keanu Reeves and like some other guy who like I forgot his name, but he's in other movies from like the 80s. And like it doesn't make any sense. Basically, they have to do this history project type thing because their teacher's like, oh, you guys are slackers, you need to do like a really good job in this project. So then they accidentally find a time machine and they go back in time.
How do you first of all, back up a second, how do you accidentally find a time machine?
I don't remember how it works, but somehow they find a time machine and they go back to like ancient Rome and like Abraham Lincoln. They bring back all of these historical figures and bring them to the present and like have them all like perform at this like showing this history show, and their teacher's like, wow, you guys are awesome, how'd you do all that? And like that's it, that's the whole thing. And then like it flashes to the future and like they ended up being like famous musicians or something in the future.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like cool. Then there's a sequel. I haven't seen the sequel, but the DVD I got comes with the sequel, so maybe it's not as good. Sequels usually aren't as good.
They're never as good.
I think Toy Story 2 is better than the original.
You know what sequels are good? Star Wars.
Yeah.
The
prequels are weird.
You know what? My favorite one though is Episode 3.
I have a friend who genuinely her favorite movie is The Phantom Menace, like her favorite Star Wars movie.
All right, she's not your friend anymore.
We don't talk much, so you know, maybe she's just wrong. But
she's wrong, very wrong.
And what's wrong?
What
do you think? Where are we? Answer me.
Is that a rhetorical question?
I'll tell you where we are. We are at WAIH Way 90.3 FM WAIH at SUNY Potsdam. You can reach our request line 315-267-2511. Our website is at Potsdam Campus Labs. Our Facebook is facebook.com/90.3 WAIH, and our live sessions are facebook.com/90.3 WAIH live sessions. And our Instagram and Twitter handle is 90PNYNT3WAIH. This is DJ Right Shoe, just letting y'all know, just reminding you we're part of the way. We're doing a talk show, but if you want us to do any like music, call us 315-267-2511.
We probably won't do it.
Yeah, we probably won't.
To be honest, we won't do it.
We might. Probably not. We might end the show with it.
We won't. Vampire Weekend.
Yeah, Vampire Weekend has a new song. I'm excited for it. Like, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty okay. Because like it's long and that's kind of annoying, but like if you're just chilling like one day and you just want to listen to it, it's pretty cool. We have a viewer. Hello. Welcome to the club.
The club.
The fun club.
Well, that's what we're called now. Yeah. We'll have to get a new banner then. I don't think Joyce would be very happy with that.
Did she pay money for it?
I think she did.
Oof.
I think it came out of publicity.
Publicity, more like clublicity. It's because we're a club. I need to wax my face. You can I have like 5 o'clock shadow on my upper lip. You know, even when I wax my face and completely de-hair my lip, I still look like I have 5 o'clock shadow on my upper lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you notice too?
No.
Do I? Don't I look like I have it?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Do you see how it's a slightly darker tint? Like, just look at my lips. Look at my
vaguely.
Oh, it was so fat. 5. You know how to the person watching, basically, you're a dude. Oh, you should. How old are you? You should know what 5 o'clock shadow is. Basically, as you get older, like especially this is mainly for like grown men who like, you know how in like the cartoons on the TV shows, men like shave every day to be clean shaven. Like more often than not, it's because their hair grows back so fast that they have to shave every day, unless they're growing like a beard. Because if you don't, you'll grow stubble. And you can kind of see it, like it gives the illusion that you just have this like shadow on your face because it's like so dark. And even though like I wax, like as a woman, I like wax my face because I get hair. If I don't, like I don't know. I think I'm just self-conscious. I'm like joking. It's
Probably.
Obviously not, but like clearly I don't grow hair
fully,
on my
take,
face.
Like a straight razor, like shave your face.
No, you can't shave your face because like the thing is,
yeah, you can. You can't do it with like a men's razor or something. You have to do it like.
I don't do that. Like, because like the thing is, when you shave, you're cutting off the top part that's like lighter. So you're letting like the thick part grow out. So it gives the illusion that it's thicker.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of razor are you talking about?
Because just like a razor, because like women's hair is a certain way. Like we're not gonna grow beards even if we shave our face.
Yeah.
So like you could.
Yeah, but
women do it for like makeup most of the time. Ugh. Yeah, they like shave their face.
You'd have to do it like every day, wouldn't you?
No,
you don't. I'm Italian, so I have like long, thick hair. Like if I shave my legs one day, like I probably have to do it the next day. Like over the summer when I wear shorts, sometimes I get lazy and I'll wait like 2 days, but I get like really insecure, so I shave my legs.
I use there just whoop.
I tried that once and it like burned because I kept it on too long.
How long did you keep it on?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. Waxing. I love waxing my legs. I love waxing my body. There are very few pains that I enjoy. One of my favorite pains is like booster shots because I feel like the medicine going into my body. No, genuinely, I love booster shots. Like it's my favorite. When I would go to the like, you know, I kind of miss like being a kid and like having my mom bring me in and like doing like 3 shots at once, spoiling me, you know.
What kind of BDSM?
No, just booster shots. I like booster shots. Another pain that I love is when it's like, I don't know if anybody else does this, but when during the winter, my hands get really dry and cracked because it's so dry and I have sensitive skin. So like my knuckles be really dry and cracked. So I have to put like a ton of lotion on my hands, like non-perfume, like actual lotion, like Aveeno, good stuff. Aveeno, Eucerin, all good. And I put it on and it moisturizes my hand, but it stings and it's like a good sting, you know? That's my TED Talk. Thanks for coming to.
Just gonna ask.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I just hooked up my external hard. It was loads of movies, games.
What'd you do?
Wait, why was that stuff on your external hard drive then? Read the comment. Where'd you get the external hard drive? Like, was it yours or did you get it from somebody?
What songs are
like? Why would stuff randomly be on it? That's wild. imagine, like, I love, like, getting used stuff, and, like, I went to, a thrift store, and I got, like, one of those old cameras that, like, still uses tapes.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get tapes for it because I want to, like, actually use it and
That'd
make,
be
like,
so cool.
vintage style videos, but, like, there's, like, a tape in it still, and so I rewound it and watched it, and it's just, like, a family, like, a bunch of cute little old people, and, like, it looks like it's from the early 2000s. It's so adorable.
That's great.
It's mine, but I never touched it. Shocked me. I was, like, blast from the past. I feel that, like, when I clean my room, like, I just moved back at home to a new house, and I'm, like, going through all my old bins and stuff to, like, clean my room, and I'm like, oh, I had these Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a kid. Whoa.
These Yu-Gi-Oh
That's cards? A lie. I still play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I couldn't think of an example. Like, old PS2 games and stuff. I'm like, oh.
My grandma, every time she sends me, like, a little care package or something, she'll put, like, a couple of, like, baby photos in there.
Yeah.
So she just sent one for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute.
I got 2 photos of me, and I'm making, like, a stank face in both of them. I'm sitting next to my great-grandma, and I'm just like...
You're the kind of kid who just I feel like you made the stank face every day.
I did. I hated everyone. This hasn't changed much, but...
It's okay, man. Man, I was playing Spyro over break. You know Spyro?
Yeah.
Like Spyro the Dragon.
You know, in Nintendo Switch, they have the whole, like, trilogy for Crash Bandicoot.
They had that on Switch too?
Yeah, I bought it. I have
No
it.
way.
Yeah.
I knew that they redid that a few years ago. I didn't know they made it for Switch. Did they do that with Spyro too?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, because the
Crash Bandicoot is literally a remake of the old ones.
I like that. Yeah.
Except didn't they have, like, the carts, like the driving one for Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, they had Crash
Team
Racing. That one's really good.
That one was my favorite.
Yeah, I'm thinking about investing in a Switch then, because first of all, like, I have Smash for 2DS and it's similar enough, but I want the new Smash. Second of all, I want Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu, probably Pikachu, because I like Eevee too much to do him dirty like that.
Yeah.
I want to get whatever new Pokemon game they're making, and now that's another reason to do it. But if the Spyro Reignited trilogy's for that too, like, I have to figure that out, because, like, they were made by the same company back in the day.
Switch is one of the greatest investments I've ever made.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's fun. I love Mario Kart.
I'm just poor as I'm terrible at I'm not a Mario Kart person. I'm too bad at it. I'm gonna have to buy a PS4 stand. Oh, my roommate.
Get out of here.
My roommate has he's the only one with a TV. He has a PS4 and a Switch. So when he's not around, we just don't have fun. And, like, I'm poor. I can't, like I'd love to buy, like, maybe not a PS4, just because, like,
I have a PS4.
I'm like a fake gamer. I feel like a Wii or a Switch or a DS, like, Nintendo is such a non-gamer.
How are you a fake gamer?
Like, if
you play video games,
like, if you buy a game system, for example, just to play, like, a Pokemon game, I feel like you're not, like, a true, like, me, like, not to make fun of people, like,
it's still a video game.
Like, I have a DS, and, like, pretty much the only thing I play is, like, Pokemon, like, my old Pokemon games, and, like, I have very few other games, so people are like, are you a gamer? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what do you play? I'm like,
I used to play, like, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I used to like that. I used to love shooting games just because, like, I don't know, but I don't really like them anymore. I'm a loser. I'm more of an RPG kind of gal. like when they made Earthbound Origins.
Did you play
Earthbound
RuneScape
Origins
when you were younger?
Yes, I loved RuneScape.
I still have my account.
Club Penguin, RuneScape, and Neopets were my
You ever play
jams.
Webkins?
But no, I didn't.
Oh my god,
I did
like
not play
200 of them. My aunt kept buying them for me, and she's like, "Here you go." Here you go.
My brother used to have them.
Pop.
When he was, like, my brother was an only child for, like, 6 years of his life in the 90s, so he got, like, everything.
I was an only child for 15 years of my life, and then...
Oh, I don't have a PS3. I'm sorry, man. I wish. Like, I don't know. I've always, like, thought about investing in one game system, but the problem is, like, all my random all of my random favorite games are all on different stations. Like, I like the original Spyro and I like the Reignited trilogy, but I also like Smash Bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, okay, I have a confession to make. When my first Smash game was Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. I used to one. Yeah, I loved the Subspace Emissary, and I'm sad it's not in the new one, but I had a crush on Zelda. I had such a crush on Zelda. Like, I purposely, in the Subspace Emissary, the very first choice you make is between Link and Mario, because you play all different paths to, like, unlock characters and stuff. And if you play Mario, you save Peach and then you play as Peach. But if you choose Link, you play as Link and then you save Zelda. And I had a huge crush on Zelda. So I would, first of all, Link is cooler than Mario. I'll say it. So I would always choose Link. And then, like, although Peach is a great character.
Did you ever play Legend of Zelda?
Recently I started.
I had really good. An N64 and I would play on there. And I had a GameCube too and I would play on there.
Wait, say that again?
I had a GameCube.
Yeah, I had a GameCube. And
I would play Legend of Zelda on there.
Oh, my brother used to play Sonic games. Remember? Did you ever play Sonic Heroes?
Yes, I did.
Sonic Heroes and Sonic Riders. Good
Tomb
stuff.
Raider? I played Tomb Raider. I had an original PlayStation and I played Tomb Raider.
The OG? That's awesome.
I had an OG. I still have it.
I want to, I love, the old style games. Even though I never I was, terrible at them back in the day. I love that, aesthetic.
Right? They were great.
It's cool stuff.
I still want my old PlayStation so bad. It's up at my grandparents right now. And I want to go up, grab it. I'm going to hook it up to my TV. And I am playing Tomb Raider.
Do it.
I will.
Raid a tomb.
I will raid a tomb. Thank you very much.
I saw a video. I saw this YouTube channel that talks about movie tropes in detail and how they subconsciously affect society. And there was this one where they talked about how in Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and another movie, in all three movies, Harrison Ford's character low key he kind of treats women like crap, but it's viewed the way they go about it with music and the woman's response, they make it seem like it's okay what he does. They're in one of the Star Wars movies, sorry, I don't know which one, where he's talking to Princess Leia and she's like, "Oh, leave me alone." And it's implied that she low key has a crush on him, but he's being forceful. She's like, "No, I don't want to do this." And he keeps pushing her up against the thing and holding his hands on her. And it's supposed to be viewed as romantic because she's playing hard to get. But in actuality, all the signs of no, I don't want to do this are all there. And it's oh. And he does that in Indiana Jones too. He does it in another movie and it's oh. Oh dear.
He just always looked like he hated being in the movies.
Yeah, even now,
he's just grumpy. And then you interview him, and he's grumpy.
I don't know who I was talking to, but apparently he I don't know. Apparently he's a pilot, and he's crashed 2 planes, and it's dude. Apparently you're not a good pilot. Yeah, he's crashed 2 planes, and he just is living life. He probably just doesn't care about life. He's whatever, I crashed a plane.
Yeah, I lived.
Which is kind of funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah, no, I learned so many bad things about movies and movie tropes and stuff. It makes me so sad because I wasn't exactly a sober Sally, and I was watching these videos and I was wow, this is stuff I watched as a kid. This is why we expect men to be masculine and yell at them for being feminine. That's not cool. We can't do that. We gotta just let people have emotions. What? What are you looking at?
We forgot to turn on the switch.
Oh, it's okay. You scared me. I thought there was a ghost behind me. You know, it was scary. I was doing you were there that day, but I was doing my show. And I put this on here for a reason now, so I can always look behind me. Because I had it here, and I clicked off the tab, and I went back on, and Meg was standing right behind me. But all I could see was I couldn't see her head. I only saw her body, and I screamed. Yeah, no, dude, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, he crashed 2 planes, dude.
2 planes.
I don't know if it was the same plane more than once. I don't know if it was his plane or whatever, but yeah, no, he crashed them. And he's alive. He's just chilling. He's just alive.
Just chilling.
Crazy world. I'm never I hate flying. When I went to NACA last year, it was such a tiny plane because it's Potsdam.
Wait, you have to fly to it?
No, we drove the first year. The first year it was to Maryland, and last year it was to Boston. The first year we drove because we were afraid of the planes, but last year we went flying for some reason, which I hated. It was terrifying, and we were in this tiny little 6-8 person plane. I swear to God, it was so small. One person sat next to the pilot, and you can feel everything. You're a tiny little plane on one of those planes before. It was the size of a mini school bus.
Yeah.
I hate it. It was terrifying.
I was on one of those planes before. I went to Minnesota. I took one of those planes.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. It's terrifying. But
I love them. I love flying.
I'll tell you what's not terrifying, though.
What isn't terrifying, though?
There's a lot of stuff that's not terrifying.
That's cool.
And there are a lot of places you can feel safe.
Wow.
A perfect example of a place you can feel safe is Hurley's.
Yeah.
And something really awesome is happening this Thursday night at Hurley's.
What's happening?
A coffee house. And you know who's going to be performing?
Who?
A very talented girl named Ashlyn Barnes. Cool. She's very talented. She has a beautiful voice, and she's performing at 8 p.m. in Hurley's. Doors are at 7:30 p.m. And Student Entertainment Services puts on coffee houses every Thursday throughout the semester. So definitely come check them out and view your peers on the stage rocking it out. We are all made of stars. So come hang out with us. I love Moby, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, definitely come on. Come on.
I can't wait to go on Thursday. Can we just talk about that? That's gonna be so much fun. Just to head down to the city.
Yeah, so since we are a radio station, we're going to a really groovy place called International Broadcast System Convention. It's short for
that's what it is. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's IBS for short. So everyone hears it and laughs. But it stands for International Broadcast System. And basically, we go and we hang out with we don't hang out. We go to
we hang out.
It's fun. Well, we get to hang out with people in the professional radio industry, and they show us how to make your radio station better, and they talk about podcasting and different equipment. And it's very fun and I don't know. I just like information. I love being informed. So it's fun. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna be doing that. It's gonna be a good time.
Great time.
Us, we are going. DJ Baked Bean is going, and DJ Sadolescent is going.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be groovy.
I can't wait for that rental car. I have been thinking about that rental car nonstop.
Last year, I think basically what we did was we drove to Syracuse and we left the car there for a few days and went down to the city in a bus. And so when we came back, he lost his ticket, so we had to pay $100. And the ride back from Syracuse was so tense because it was me, Joyce, Andrick, and Josh. And Josh was just so fed up at that point. He was and we got in the car and it was just silent. And he was we're not listening to music. And he turned the music off. He turned it back on a little later. This kind of
First of all, I'm not an angry driver. Only at other people, not at the people in the car.
One time my brother and my dad dropped me off at school, and halfway back home, my dad got annoyed at something. He goes, "I am so mad. We don't listen to music no more." And he turns the music off, and he and my brother sat in silence in the car for an hour.
I can't do that. I need music in the car.
I would explode. I'd be no, please do. I can't. What do we do to earn money? We are college students, unfortunately. So I don't
earn money.
I mean, I have a job on campus, but I had to cut back a shift this semester. So I'm making $30 a paycheck, which is better than nothing. But
isn't that every other 2 weeks?
I have a job on campus. If you're a college student, there's so many things you can do on campus, but they've been swamped for jobs. I think everyone's just getting jobs.
That's because of those freshmen.
Yeah. Freshies come in, they're we want to make money, and I'm please, I just want to eat food, because freshmen have the freshman meal plan. They have access to food. Me, I'm broke. Half my bananas are gone. I don't know what happened to them. They were stolen. It wasn't by my housemates. My housemates didn't steal my bananas. Is there any music on YouTube which you guys made? Actually, yeah, I have a band. My band is called False Whales. If you go on YouTube and type in False Whales 979, the number is 979. That's our song. It's not the best song ever, but it's old. It's 2 years old now, but we have an EP that we're releasing soon, so it'll probably be on YouTube. But if you look up False Whales and follow us on social media, which you should, because we're pretty cool, we have an EP coming out. Marissa, do you have anything on YouTube? No. I'm releasing solo music soon. I'm recording. We have an on-campus record label. Are you a Potsdam student? We have an on-campus record label here. You can record. I'm on their e-board. I'm the marketing chair. Yeah, go check us out. Go check us out.
Self-promote.
That's 4 months. Yeah, but the song was recorded a while ago. We just never uploaded it. Cause Cameron, our bassist, his dad's do you guys have music? We were yeah. He's put it on YouTube, and I was okay. So it took a long time. Because I don't know, you can't just upload music. You have to have a video, which is understandable but annoying. So I had to put a picture and then the audio for the sake of making it a video. And my computer is garbage, so it took forever to do that. So that's why it's up so late. But yeah, it's an acquired taste. We're not great, but if you like it, rock on. Wait, I'm hearing now. Be quiet, ladies. Okay.
My bad.
We're actually about to yeet. Our show is over, but every Saturday at 3 p.m. I have this talk show.
Sunday.
So every Sunday, sorry, I'm an idiot. Every Sunday at 3 p.m. I have this talk show. So I'm about to yeet. But if you like us, follow us on social media. You don't have to. Also, follow the radio station. We do a lot of cool stuff. So thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
A1.
My name is DJ Right Shoe. The DJ stands for Donna Joe. Like Full House. Such a good show. All right. I think we're gonna peace out. So everybody, all one listener, thanks for tuning in. And remember to keep it locked. On the way, Marissa. Do the thing.
Is this?
Yeah.